Pamela Henry here. I'm going to tell you about one of the best self-care tools around that can help you have more energy and feel more fulfilled. It's simple, it's easy, and you can always have it with you. What is it? It's a Success Choice Planner's Health Tracker. This simple tool can help you create positive health routines that add to the quality of your life. I'm not just talking about your physical health, but also your mental health and your sense of well-being. I'm going to show you one way to customize the health tracker, the way I use it, but there are several ways to customize it. These are just suggestions. You can decide what works best for you. And if you have any health concerns, please check with your doctor before making any changes. The health tracker is found on the weekly layout of your Success Choice Planner at the bottom of each of the columns in the weekly layout. And the first thing you'll notice, there are some check boxes for water intake. It's easy to get busy and to not drink enough water. Right now, the recommendation is that you drink half of your body weight in ounces of water each day. So, for example, let's say that you weigh 144 pounds. Half of that is 72, so that would mean that optimally you would drink around 72 ounces of water in a day. So if you divide that by 8, that is 9, so 8 9-ounce glasses of water a day. Each of the check boxes represents a glass of water, and you decide how many ounces go in that glass depending on your weight. I know when my energy is lagging, often it is because I'm dehydrated. And sometimes when I get the munchies, it's just because I'm thirsty. So next time you get the munchies or your energy is low, try drinking a glass of water and see if that helps. Drinking enough water helps to flush toxins through your body and is really great for you. Make sure you carry your Success Choice Planner around with you so that you can check those boxes off throughout the day and make sure you're drinking enough water. The next check box is exercise. John F. Kennedy said that physical fitness is not only one of the most important keys to a healthy body, it is the basis of dynamic and creative intellectual activity. When we aren't moving enough, we get sluggish both in our mind and our body. A few years ago, I was feeling quite down, even depressed, and a friend of mine invited me to go to this group exercise class with her. I loved it. There were people there from their 20s to their 70s. There was no pressure to look or perform perfectly. Everyone was just there to exercise and to have fun. So the exercise and the music and the social interaction was just what my soul and my body needed at the time. I have faithfully attended this class pretty much every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday that I'm in town. And occasionally my husband will say when I have an especially hectic day coming up, "Do you really have time to go to this class?" And I will say, "Honey, I need to go." Besides the immediate benefits, the old adage is true: if you don't use it, you lose it. You can choose what activity works best for you, but just do something. You may enjoy walking, swimming, hiking, biking, stretching. The key is to start and to be consistent. I remember hearing a story of a woman who wanted to train to run a marathon, but the weather wasn't very good right then, so she kept putting off going out and running and exercising. But she had a friend who was out of shape and hadn't exercised in years. But this friend decided that she was going to just exercise at least 2 minutes a day. And so she started out just walking up the stairs at her work. And then she started walking up the stairs multiple times and then more times. And then she just added time to her exercise. Within a few months, when the weather improved, the friend that was going to train for a marathon hadn't gone out to exercise at all. But the other friend, who just was going to spend a minimum of 2 minutes a day, had worked up to 3 miles. So the moral of the story is, don't wait for all of the conditions to be perfect. Just start and be consistent. The next checkbox is for fruits and vegetables. With quick or on-the-go meals, it can be easy to go days without having any fruits or vegetables. Let's say, for example, in the morning you have cereal for breakfast, you grab a hamburger at lunch, and that night you have macaroni and cheese for dinner. Well, there were no fruits and vegetables in that menu at all, and then you wonder why you're tired. Intentionally planning for your fruits and vegetables can help you fill up more on healthy food and less inclined to eat as much junk. One way that you can intentionally plan your fruits and vegetables is to plan either a fruit or vegetable with each meal and maybe 2 snacks in the day that are fruits or vegetables. It feels great to check them off in your health tracker. Under the checkboxes, there is a customized section. This is how I use this section. In the first column, on the first line, I write down what exercise I did that day. And then under that, I write down my intention for the day of how I want to feel. So I might write down that I feel energized or focused or effective or inspired. I intentionally choose my focus for the day. And then in the second column, at the end of the day, I write down 3 things that went well that day or 3 things that I'm grateful for. Volumes have been written about the benefits of gratitude. Intentionally choosing your focus for the day and writing down what you're grateful for can greatly contribute to your emotional health and happiness. This trains you to be more intentional and to look for the good in your life. This spills over into other areas of your life, positively affecting your work, your relationships, and other areas. It is so valuable. Next, at the bottom of the health tracker are 8 bubbles that correspond with the bubbles at the bottom of your planner. This is where you can write daily habits that you want to develop or strengthen. It's helpful if you look at your ideals in the areas of balance section in the monthly goal planning so that you can determine some daily activities that support what you value most. You may choose something different on Sunday than you do during the week or even on the weekend. You can personalize it for yourself. What I wrote down for this week is scripture, prayer, meditate, journal, exercise, tidy, yard work, and a business skill that I am developing. As I go through the day, I can fill in the bubble when I complete an activity. I typically have morning and evening routines when I do a lot of these activities. Again, personalize it for yourself. I know this may seem like a lot, and don't feel like you have to do every one of those things right away. You can start with just one thing, maybe just checking off the water that you drink during the day, and then gradually add more things. If you want, you can use colored pens, stickers, you can dress it up and customize it how you want. When you get in the habit of regularly using your health tracker, you will thank yourself. When you start having more energy and looking better, feeling happier, and developing habits around what you value most. I challenge you to choose just one area of the health tracker to start using right away and use it consistently, and then gradually add more. If you don't already have a Success Choice Planner, you can go to thesuccesschoice.com for more information. Again, I'm Pamela Henry. I'm the owner of the Success Choice and the creator of the Success Choice Planner. And I invite you to live your life on purpose, with purpose, choosing joy in the journey today. Have a wonderful day.